Hello, Maggie at Daniel Hood Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and beat your competitors online. And I don't want to waste your time, Maggie. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible. At the end of the video, if you want to hear more, we can set up a quick 5-10 minute phone call, and if not, no big deal. I'm actually going to give you a bunch of free tips in the video as well. All right, so the first thing we'll talk about is content, and then we'll talk about citations, and then backlinks. So if we're talking about content, we just want to see about how many words of content you have on your page currently. Google actually recommends having about 1,500 words. And the reason that they want so much is if you have that much content, they know you're helping a lot of people online with information, and they're going to actually help you to rank higher because of that, because they want people to find you to be able to find that information. And you guys do have a decent amount of content on your page. You probably have maybe under 500 or so words. So not close to the 15, but still a good amount. And I also want to jump over to Barnett Roofing because they're one of the top companies in the area online. So we really want to see what they're doing. If we want to climb the rankings, we want to see what a company who's already there is doing, and then we can do something pretty similar. So if we look at their page, we're going to find they don't have 1,500 words either. In fact, they probably have maybe under 600 words of content. One thing they do have, though, is they do have a blog. And a blog functions pretty much the same way, where it gives a lot of tips and strategies and information out there. And Google really likes blogs, and they will rank them higher, or those websites that have them higher as well. So that is one way to kind of supplement content if you don't have enough in there. But the other reason it's important to have that much content on your page is the more content you have, the more keywords or keyword phrases you can put into that content. I've just put in roofing Knoxville, Tennessee here as an example. It's got about 100 people who search this exact keyword every single month on Google. And it's a new customer where it doesn't have a specific company. First thing they're going to find are these ads up here, and you can see companies that are paying for ads currently. And actually, it looks like you guys do have one of the Google guaranteed ads up there. So you're one of the first things that new customers would see. After that, we're going to find this map pack, also called a GMB or Google My Business. You guys show up here as well, which is a really good thing. The top 3 companies show up in this preview window on this page. Otherwise, you have to view all. But being on this page alone, it's going to get you a lot of extra clicks and potentially even direct calls right from your number on here. So being up here is crucial. And the way to get on here is through citations, which is our second topic. Just to get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. After that, we're going to jump into our organic section. We're going to get 10 results that show up per page here. These show up based on Google's algorithm. 2 parts of it that we've talked about already are content and the keywords a little bit, and also backlinks play a part in that as well. So if we were ranking our keyword roofing Knoxville, Tennessee, we would give Barnett Roofing the #1 spot. Number 2 is going to go to a directory, which is Home Advisor. And 3 is going to go to the Better Business Bureau, which is also a directory. But the big point here, remember that there's 10 companies per page, or 10 results per page on this search. All right, next, I took your website, danielhoodroofingsystems.com. I plugged it into a program that I pay for called Eris, which allows me to just see how your site's performing. First thing I notice up here is that you guys have your headers on the top of the page. That's a good thing. It allows Google to find you a little bit easier, and you've got your company name up there. Then let's dive into the numbers here in our third topic, which is backlinks. Backlinks are just links on your page that when people click on them, it's going to redirect them back to your site. And referring domains are the websites that those are on. So a great example of this is Facebook Business. If you guys have a Facebook Business page, that would be your referring domain, your Facebook Business page. And where you put your web address under the link there, that's going to be your backlink. And when you click the backlink, you're going to be redirected back to your home website here, your Daniel Hood roofingsystems.com. Also, the referring domains, the more sites that point back at your site, the higher Google is going to rank you for trust here, which is this UR number. The higher this number gets, the more keywords that you can be found for in searches. So right now with your trust at a 25, you're being found for about 34 keywords, and that's bringing about 49 visitors to your actual website per month. So let's take a quick look at your keywords and see where your visitors are coming from. All right, first thing we see is Daniel Hood Roofing, Daniel Hood. So it's a lot of these have to do with your name, of course. People who search you by name know who you are. So it's probably going to be some referrals and people who you've maybe worked with before, as well as some people who probably have seen your signs or trucks out. So Daniel Hood Roofing, 150 people do search this keyword every single month. And you guys are in the top spot for it, number one, as you really should be, right? And for position, you want to be in the top 10 because that's going to be on the first page. We will learn that there's 10 results per page. So being number one is obviously the best you can do. And with the number one spot, typically you're going to catch or capture about 20 to 37% of the total volume being searched. So with you guys being the number one spot, you're getting about 43 actual visitors from the 150 to your website. And then there's some more with your name, but I also want to try to find some like this that bring in new customers, right? Roofing, Knoxville, Tennessee. 100, there's what we use for our search on Google, our example search. So 100 people search that. They're looking for a roofer. Now you guys are ranked number 26 for this. So that's going to put you in the middle of page 3. And we can see that the percentage really dropped down there. And so it's at 0.08 of one visitor of the 100. So really we can see that all of your visitors right now are coming from your name. Because you can see 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.7, 4.3. And these are all the same, but these top 3 are really where you're getting all of your visitors, and then this one's kind of just a duplicate. All right, so let's hop over to Barnett Roofing Knoxville, and let's also check out their site and see how they're doing. So we looked at them in Ahrefs as well. We see that they do not actually have a header on the top of their page, so that's one area they could definitely improve in. And then they have 74 backlinks or links back to their site, and they're on 39 different websites. So 39 sites pointing back to theirs, giving them an 18 for their trust, and that's allowing them to be found for about 347 keywords, so a good chunk of words there. And then they're actually getting about 225 visitors to their website per month. Now, just a kind of a rough average, if you had about 100 visitors coming to your site, you could expect between 20 and 30 phone calls from that. And then depending on what your closing ratio is on that as well for estimates and jobs landed. All right, first keyword we see for Barnett is Roofing Knoxville, Tennessee, the one that we use, 100. They're number one for that, so they're going to actually capture 44 visitors to their website of the 100. Second one, Knoxville Roofing Company, another 100. Number one, they're going to get 41 more. So just from these top 2, they have 85 visitors to their site just with 2 keywords. Roofer Knoxville, Tennessee, 200 more, and they're number 3 for that, so they're going to capture 20 visitors to their site of the 200, and they just dropped a spot recently. All right, and there's a lot more, but you can kind of see the point, right? They're in the top 3 for all of these. The higher up your ranks for these, the better, and you can see the traffic just really starts to add up to their page. All right, and now that you guys do have all the information, really you have 3 options, right? If you guys are happy with where you're at currently, not looking to expand your online presence or bring in more customers, you don't have to do anything with it. If you guys have someone who works on your site already and does what we talked about today, then you could definitely tell them and show them this video. It will help them out, give them some tips. And the third option, if you guys don't have anyone you currently use, and you wanted to ask some questions or, maybe you wanted to hear some more information, we could just set up a 5-10 minute phone call and I can answer those questions for you. I will give you guys a call for follow-up, but thank you guys today for your time and have a great day.